Stop it, Charlie. Hey, two people. Happy New Year. We want to wait to see who comes on in the room. We got less than an hour. I said I was gonna come back. I said I was gonna come on at 10:30, but I was finishing up, cleaning the kitchen, and cooking something to eat. So that's what I'm eating. Breakfast food. Well, if nobody comes on, because I'm quite sure y'all doing your own thing. Maybe some of y'all went out to celebrate New Year's Eve. Maybe y'all went to church service, watch night service. Quit it! Dang cat. And maybe some of y'all just staying at home, like me, or doing Uber Eats or food deliveries, which or Uber, doing driving Uber. I remember when I was when I did Uber. Did I drive anybody on New Year's? I don't think I did people on New Year's. At least not at night. I may have done. I think I did Uber Eats, and I did. I know I did Grubhub, Uber Eats. I know I did food deliveries. It was probably Grubhub and maybe Uber Eats. Let's see. What's else on there? And I remember doing that. And especially, I think I knew for a fact I did Grubhub and Uber Eats. I think I was downtown or Buckhead areas one particular New Year's Eve. And this might have been the first year that I did it. I know it had to been like the first year. And just to um, see what kind of income I would have made during that time. I mean, let me think. I want to say I did pretty good, but it wasn't nothing spectacular. I know that I do recall that. And then I remember other people who was I remember other people at the time when they was working New Year's Eve and they was did some commentary and follow up. But I know it had to have been something very peculiar on New Year's when I was doing the Uber and Grubhub and whatever. I want to say at that time the weather it was cold, you know, and it wasn't so seasonably like right now. It's what's the degrees up there? It's not cold. It's not cold. Let me see. What's the temperature? It's 64 degrees. That's like seasonably. Truly, it's not winter with that temperature. Sunday's going to be 80% chance of rain. No, Saturday's going to be 40% chance of rain. 80% chance of rain on Sunday. There's nobody on here. Let me see who's. Hey, who's on here? If you could say hi in the comment section. I'm not sure if my, let me see. Is the comments disabled? All right, I'm looking at my own channel on my phone, so I don't see no type of comments. Well, Happy New Year, 4 people. Who's on here? If you could comment, someone say something in the comment section. All right, everybody want to click on the link and join? Come on in. So let me just do my video in regards to the year in review as it pertains to my life, I guess you could say. So anyway, let me see. Job wise, pretty much the same. I work constant. You know, I managed to. I managed to get it. You know, was given the advantage to take advantage of the Ely grant. So that was probably one of the biggest things financially for me was I was able to get the Ely grant, which was $15,000, and well, that stood out. I won't say that's the biggest thing, and then it was my first year with TurboTax. Hey, five of y'all, and then I managed, and then pretty much the beginning of the year, we were entering the first year. Let me see, is it the first year? Yeah, it would have been the this would have been the first year of the Rona, and majority of my time I was working from home, and then I worked at Amazon, and because one, I just wanted something to do. Started out all the way out there in Jefferson, and then was managed to transfer to one closer to my home, and then towards the second month, I was on leave. And then I went to Stone Mountain and basically pretty much took a lot of the VTO, voluntary time off. And the situation with that is I'm still on medical leave, and I did not resign. So I need to have some paperwork completed. So Monday I need to I have to download some paperwork and have the doctors sign off on them about the condition, and then they'll pay me my back pay of 60% for the short-term disability, and pretty much my physical labor of standing on my feet and everything else cannot be done. But I'm still there on technically, but I just have to tie up some ends within a week or so. So that's about Amazon. And then of course there is my apps that I've been working with, survey.com, and I did a couple of observers, but I didn't do that many this year. And let me see. I'm trying to look at let me see. Let me look at my app, give a summary of what I've made. I mean, I did pretty good with that this year. A lot of times the assignments were, a lot of it was a lot of bonuses because, I've done over 600 of those assignments. But when I first started, I would say that I've probably done, let me see, let me look at my breakdown of earnings. Oops, they had a special offer today. Oops, well, I'm just trying to look at my overall. Oh, probably got me something to do tomorrow. I already looked at that, and let me see what else. Then, you know, that's financially, and then I was able to, I'm able to save, build upon my emergency fund. Um, I made some investments with the Robinhood app, and made some investments on the Cash App. Pretty much, it's been going up and down with that, but nothing major, no major drop in losses in review. But it's expected. Things go in things go in cycles. Even with my retirement plan, I've lost some money, but I don't worry about it because I still have several years, and it will balance itself out. Now, that's about that. But financial wise, then of course, this was a very turbulent thing on YouTube with my channel. Y'all know the situation with crazy people with that Tyson dude. Y'all experiencing road, your experience, and pretty much um, dealt with my ordeal with that. Luckily, it didn't come out to be too crazy, because sometimes, you know, people come on YouTube and they like stalking you, and people, some women would have been so smitten, I guess, and would have went to physically visited, took a trip and just going there to meet some stranger. But I dealt mine strictly within the chat, and of course, how that worked out. You know how that situation worked out. Trying to meet people, and then that person showed his face of being crazy, and figuring that they're not catfishing, but that was a crazy situation. And you know, trolls. A lot of videos I made. I had to curse out some people who were being trolls, some people who were on my channel and wanted to write a book. So I dealt with that, and blocking people. Did a whole lot of reporting people's channels. Even I was watching other people's channels, I report them. Then let me see. In terms of my subscribers increase, it pretty much stayed the same. There was no major increase in subscribers. I'm still not monetized. I've learned a lot of things this year too. Learning the code with that nonprofit organization. I did accomplish my goal of learning HTML and CSS, and I'm still, I'm not doing as much practicing with the code, learning the code, but I'm gonna go, resume the studies, pick it up again. No particular major career changes, nothing like that. But I'm kind of, one thing is that I'm learning more skills, or enhancing my skills. And also I determined that in terms of career choices and things, it's like people experiencing the great resignation, and people are venturing on their own. People are, taking turns, not so much retiring, but just focusing more on not working. When we've been shut down and people been working at home, a lot of people just kind of walked away from jobs and careers. And I'm not talking about the dead end fast food and low income. It was very high income jobs and stressful jobs, people are just walking away from, focusing more on their um, balance in life. So not really settling for these working for these companies and taking using up all your time. And I've learned a lot from watching various YouTube channels. From I went from watching the van life, tiny homes segments, you know, um, a lot of videos focusing on finance and budgeting. That was my main thing this year in terms of different segments. Then, of course, watch some crazy videos from crazy people and got in that rabbit hole with the beef sector, you know, watching that stupid mess. But of course, people were like, I said, I'm not invested in that like that. I just watch it just for the laugh and just couldn't believe some of the things that went on with the so-called B sector, so-called black sector, and all these trifling people. It was just ridiculous. But a lot of those subscriptions to people's channels, I just kind of like, nope, I'm subscribed, reported on several channels, um, and just kind of bringing my way from not watching it, from not even watching it, wasting my time and my brain energy in watching some of these stupidness. Then I did appear on a couple of those people's. I've been live streamed on a few people's channels. Um, just this week it was Jermaine, so he started to do more StreamYard live streaming. So, whoops, Charlie quit. And, that was interesting. Then, of course, I've been on other people's channels and cursing people out. I was actually on Jay Wilson's channel. I never mentioned about that outcome, but we were talking about voting, disenfranchised of voting, and my views about that. And of course, most of these people don't try to listen or understand where you're coming from, but they just followed the same narrative. And I was like, that didn't make any sense. But anyway, let me see. Oh, I also was on gardening, a lot of these gardening channels, people making gardens. I did try to do my gardening. Of course, I didn't grow anything, no, but we managed to grow some things. I managed to grow a cucumber that came from seedlings. Even when I looked at my garden today, it's a lot of stuff is dormant, but fortunately, I didn't plant any vegetables like collard greens and stuff like that. You know, but I did learn from that. I did learn from those different channels I was watching, and then of course the winter. I could start. I know how to do it more efficiently for next year's crop. So that's a good thing. And let me see. I reacquainted with some people who I, met a few years ago, and then we managed to. She managed to call me. You know, you know who you are, Yolanda, and people who, we had our little spat. Then we managed to resume our friendship, I guess you could say. And that's how it went. Um, milestones within my immediate family. My nephew got married. You know, and my niece, she didn't have that baby this year. I think I want to say that was a couple of years ago, but it was so close to New Year's and New Year's Day. But, one of my nieces, she she's in the Marines. She's doing well. My other niece, she retired due to medical issues. So she went, her husband, her kids, they back home living with my sister. A lot of people I had to basically got rid of. I won't say got rid of. What's the word I'm looking for? End our YouTube friendship or relationship, because that's what it was. They weren't friends on YouTube. So I like to say we were, friends on YouTube in a sense, but a lot of people have been blocked, even from my phone, lost, delete on my contact list, severed ties, and moved on. You know what they say, people come in your life for a reason and for a season. Pretty much that's what that is. So I don't think there's nothing else major that I need to discuss to summarize my year. Of course, we still in this coronavirus, and things are not going back to what it was. A new virus, two new viruses migrate, mutated. It wasn't as devastating when the first year, but still people are, getting sick. Some people are dying. Some people didn't make this year. Some people didn't make 2021. So let me see. It's 20. Let me see. It's 11:40. Let me see what's going on. See if I hear anything about CNN and the countdown.
Drinking a lot more later. She's not drinking on camera, but off camera. Anderson and Andy, she is throwing a
awesome music coming up.
Yeah, but can you tell them, please, about New Year's Eve, what New Year's Eve means to you?
So I don't feel the need to drink on New Year's Eve because it is such a
All right, let me share the CNN New Year's Eve countdown. And they showing Don Lemon. Look, why he trying to dress like he a teenager, but he guess he's having fun. So let me share this with y'all.
Go see. Do you have any New Year's Eve experiences you want to tell us about?
Well, the past couple years on New Year's Eve, I've always gotten a kiss from a nice boy. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. So,
all right. So I'm watching the CNN. Look at Don Lemon.
Before the show.
I don't know why he's.
yeah.
You were visiting your family in Atlanta.
Yes, I was.
You were saying you've been around too many Negroes.
Listen, it was
I
great.
said, were they black people or Negroes? And you said,
I'm not gonna repeat that because you won't get me canceled on this TV on all of today.
Okay.
I gotta buy my mama a house. You won't get me messed up.
All right, you're telling us to rap.
okay. Don't wrap it. We gotta start Amanda Shaw. Amanda.
Well, obviously my comments must be blocked because nobody came on and said hi or hello. So
Tell us what you're gonna play.
I'm gonna play a tune.
I don't know what's happening.
I'll just go back
We want to keep
tomorrow.
the party going.
I'll
performing
change
your
the
new single,
settings
When I'm
because
Gone,
I
from
changed the
Los
settings
Angeles
to
Katy Perry. It's
the
Katy
point where
Perry.
I didn't want to disable comments. So I'm not sure if it's blocking the comments when I'm on StreamYard. But if it is, I apologize, y'all. So I know those who are loyal subscribers, and I also want to thank my moderators for keeping things grounded and under control. So y'all can see I'm gonna share this Katy Perry When I'm Gone. Where's the part where they do the tributes of people who had passed this year? The memorabilia part of it. All right, let me look at my phone.
You think you're moving on, but no one's gonna feel like me on top of you, touch you like I do.
Well, at least in my no, you know what? I'll be getting a bunch. No, I won't. I may not get no messages because my thing is on not silent. What do you call it? Not disturbed because at a certain time of the day or night, like I don't get messages because my phone is sitting that way. But let me go and start sending my Happy New Year text messaging. You know, 15 more minutes. Can you believe it? 15 more minutes before the countdown for 2022, y'all. Next year's New Year's. Next year, I'm gonna take a trip and be somewhere else on New Year's. And today, I got the message that Spirit Airlines that they had made some major changes, and I was looking at it. They had a flight, one-way flight special for $20.22 on Spirit. I was like, what? I said, man. It was one way, but still, I was looking at some flights. Now, I'm not going to do the Spirit because I'm using my Southwest Airlines $500 credit. But trust and believe, I may have to start looking and taking Spirit Airlines because they were going to a lot of places, destination-wise, and the planes were brand new. They bought some brand new suites of planes and they changed the seating in terms of more space on the plane to be, because I never took Spirit Airlines. My sister used to take Spirit Airlines, and those seats were so tight, and they, the tray is so little. They did some major upgrades. $11:47, y'all. There's a lot of y'all whoever's on here. I guess y'all ain't trying to see nothing.
Happy New Year, everybody! Anderson, Angie, back to you in New York.
Wow. Thank you, Katy Perry. What a journey.
Before we hit midnight,
Speaking of journey, I just got doused with confetti from the fake Journey appearing on ABC. If it's not Steve Perry, it doesn't count.
I mean, really,
You get it? It's not
that's
Journey.
not true.
It's propaganda.
Why is he
It's
yelling like that?
propaganda.
Settle
It's
down,
not Journey.
sweetie. Settle
It's
down.
not Journey.
No, that's not true.
No, that was not
That's
Journey.
It's Journey
Steve
now.
Perry is Journey.
Things change. Things evolve.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Really, I have a face full of this crap.
Come back. Come back to us.
All right.
It's almost midnight. We're 12 minutes away. I want to go quickly to Randy K to see how everyone is feeling in Palm Beach, Florida. Randy, how are things on the beach?
Things on the beach are great. We were still at the bar. Go figure. We are listening to American Young, who is rocking out with us, and we are going to make
It
a
must be
drink here
nice.
called the Waterfall with Kevin
On the
and
beach?
bartender.
Oh my
You're
god.
all gonna make it.
Oh, I'm going to make it. Okay, how we do it?
So I'm gonna lift you
Man,
up.
you know, when
Oh,
you
you're
go
gonna
to
lift me
celebrate
up?
for New Year's
Okay, let's
Eve,
do
New
it.
Year's,
You mean really lift me up?
those places, bars and clubs and stuff would be outrageous. What's she doing?
Okay, go!
They'd be outrageous pricing and stuff. Woo.
All right, this is the Waterfall. My aim is not great at this hour of the night. Oh, boy.
You have to hear all the fireworks on the background.
God damn it!
They're probably about to have the fireworks at Stone Mountain in the next 10 minutes. That'll go off. I live close to Stone Mountain, but damn, it will be going on. I'm like, oh my god.
I don't know what it's going. I don't know. This is not it.
Yeah, drunk white people. Coronavirus going on, and they drinking out of a whatever you call those things.
All right. I never approve of such behavior.
Randy,
Yeah, I
Happy
know.
New Year. We wish you the best.
And then tomorrow
Randy,
they're gonna be like,
Randy is not driving home.
Mm-mm.
That is for sure. Joni O'Sullivan is in a Irish bar in the West Village. Joni, how are things going?
Yeah. CNN, Pepper.
Hey guys, you talking to me?
Joni, yeah, you're
I
on
don't
the
like
air.
the New Year's
We're
Eve
live.
celebrations.
It's
When
in
Dick
your
Clark
hands.
was there doing it, it had class.
We weren't even
It was,
listening to you guys.
it was fun. Now,
That's
Anderson
here
Cooper
with a
and
couple who have
Andy
traveled,
Cohen.
From Ireland,
Oh, no.
having a good time.
I mean, I like
Danielle
Anderson
and
Cooper,
Oisin,
but
which is a very difficult
I
name
don't
for
know.
her to say.
I don't know how
Danielle,
I
are you
feel
enjoying
about
your time here in New York?
them being the sole
What's been the
hostess
highlight so
of doing
far?
the,
Bit of shopping has been the highlight so
doing
far.
Bit of
the,
shopping.
Good church and nice drink.
doing
How long
it.
have
It
you been with
seems,
this guy? Did he surprise you with this trip?
He did. It was a lovely Christmas present.
Yeah.
So we're together 2.5
you know, I
years.
lived in New
And you
York
love
all my life,
Of course
and I never,
She
I
you love
don't
her?
recall if I
I love
ever
her so much.
went
I would
down
just
to Times
like to
Square.
do
I
it.
think I did one
Special
time,
thing.
but it was so much. Everybody want to propose on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, would you like to marry me?
Yeah.
Now, what if she said no?
All right, guys.
So much.
That's a pretty green coat she got on though.
Congratulations. Guys, you did say yes.
Oh, that's so nice.
You said you're sure. You're sure.
What's she gonna say? No?
Joni, thank you. That's so great. Congratulations. I love that. It's so nice. Let's go down to Chloe Malatz in on the ground in Times Square. Chloe, how you doing?
Well. Look who I'm here with. I'm so scared.
Oh hell! Damn it! I'm not subscribing to none of these just to look at the crazy. Oh well. We got 8 more minutes, y'all. Let me go and look and go on my phone and see. Let me see. Pluto TV. They probably got something live, but I can't share it on this screen, so I'm gonna watch it on my phone. Mm-hmm.
The whole turning people to stone thing killed Medusa's social life. So she ordered some guts to the Prime one day delivery. Girl. Just everything. Anything. Just water. Yeah. Water tastes like, well, water. So we fixed it. Neo. This holiday comes a movie about a busy, successful businesswoman, a handsome stranger who's handsome. Hey, a guy with a bell, and another character whose holidays take a turn for the worse when their purchases are declined.
How are we supposed to buy presents?
Just encourage him. It's got no overdraft fees up to $100.
And
No wish declined.
these little free TV apps and stuff, I can't even.
Here we go.
You know, I could check out Amazon Prime. Let me see if they talk about it and do anything on there.
It's the must-see holiday movie of the year. Best Christmas gift ever. Don't miss the Nickelodeon original movie, A Roundhouse Christmas. Now streaming on Paramount Plus. Drum please. I'm proud to present the honorary Queen of the Oregon Festival. Look at you. You're pretty enough to be on a Christmas card. Everything fit her perfectly.
CBS in Bay Area. In your hand, on demand, and absolutely free. Highly updated, top local stories, and weather where you live. Available everywhere. Powered by KPIX 5 News. CBS in Bay Area. Always free on your favorite devices with the CBS News app.
What I do?
The reboot of Roseanne's over.
Kevin Hart stepped down following an outcry.
Sanders is retracting his endorsement.
When institutions are criticized, that shame can be productive.
The editor-in-chief of Bon Appetit magazine has resigned.
I focus on people who have hoarded power, money, and status.
This is not acceptable for our society.
You're simply failing to reason.
This is gross. What is this? It's an acquired taste fish. Bye, Grandma. Jane Cookie,
All right, I can't find none on Amazon Prime, which you know the countdown. So anyway, we got 4 more minutes, y'all, for 2022. You know how when everybody got the text messaging now, you get all these text messages from people with the. If you have an iPhone, I know it does the fireworks. All right, 2 more minutes, y'all. It'll be 2022. We have to say goodbye. Bye, 21. You've been so fun. But it's time to go to 22 so we could have some more fun. That didn't even rhyme. Well, for those who didn't partake or wasn't able to see, we got 2 more minutes, so. All right, we're down to less than 1 minute. Let me see. What is it? Happy New Year! Woohoo! Happy New Year. We are in the year of 2022. Happy New Year to all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Dorian. Happy New Year, Yvette. Happy New Year. Shelly Shell, Happy New Year. Brooklyn Boy, Happy New Year. David, Happy New Year. D's Nuts, Happy New Year. Diana, Happy New Year. Romeo, Happy New Year. Colis. Who I'm missing? I'm missing somebody. Happy New Year, Sally. I ain't forget about you girls. Happy New Year, Yolanda. Happy New Year, Yvette. I said Romeo. I already said you. Happy New Year, Vicky. Happy New Year. I'm missing somebody. Who I'm missing? Please forgive my heart. Happy New Year, Lillian. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Renee. Happy New Year, TH. Happy New Year, everyone. We made it, y'all. We made it. We made it to 2022. We sure did. We are going to have a blessed, prosperous, purposeful New Year's. And we're going to have some new goals in life. And, we don't have to, we trip and fall. We just get back up and keep it moving. I'm not gonna say, oh, we're not gonna be negative, because trust me, there's some people they'll push your buttons, but you know what? I'm gonna be saying I'm not that invested. If it doesn't serve a purpose for you, and all your trolls or whatever, it's gonna be whoop. That don't mean I may not curse some of y'all out, some of y'all trolls out, but I'm not gonna be invested, put it that way. And Jermaine Ellis, Happy New Year's. And all those who I watched on YouTube, y'all Happy New Year's to you too. Let me see, make sure what's the name made it home. Happy New Year. I was like, I've been on here on YouTube, ain't nobody said nothing in the comments. I said, maybe I disabled the comments and